A friend once asked me if it's human nature to be selfish. I think it's an extremely important question that affects how we humans live our lives. So here's my answer. The most selfish thing someone could ever do is to lovingly care for their fellow human beings. Why? Well, think of it like this. Once upon a time, there was a warlord in a small village, and he was extremely rich. He and his group of thugs would demand tribute from all the villagers. He would line his pockets with half of everything the villagers ever grew in their farms. He opened a diamond mine and sent the kids off from the village to extract diamonds from the earth, and he would sell these diamonds on the market, making him filthy rich. He would get drunk every evening and would pay for women of other villages to come pleasure him at night. You know, warlord stuff. And he would tell people, "I'm the richest man of this village, and I have the most kids. My memory and power will live on forever." The mother of one of these kids in the mine approached the warlord saying, "Good morning, sir. My son is so intelligent, and he has a very caring spirit. If you could only excuse him from the diamond mine and provide him with a scholarship, he would make an excellent doctor for this village." The warlord laughed and turned her away. A few years later, a plague hit that village, and the warlord got sick, as did everyone else in the village. His lungs were filled with liquid. He was getting these giant red blots all over his body. His skin was bleeding painfully. He couldn't even get out of bed. In his last days, he would keep mumbling to himself, full of regret. "If only I had made that boy a doctor. If only I had made that boy a doctor." After a month like this, the warlord finally died, as did everyone else in the village. There were no doctors around who could cure them. If only he had helped that boy become a doctor, he could have had another destiny. In this way, when you invest in the prosperity of any other human being, in the long run, you're really investing in yourself. You're only ever as powerful as the people who can connect with. You can watch this video because you have an indirect connection with people who programmed YouTube. You have a connection with the people who made your computer or your phone to watch it on. There were people who put up cell towers so the video could get to your device. You can eat because someone was empowered to grow that food. It always benefits you to help others become the best versions of themselves. It's not a question of whether or not you're selfish. The most self-serving action is to help someone else become their best. Rather, it's how far-seeing you are. If you only focus on what's right in front of your face, then you'll take actions that end up hurting you in the long run. All aspects of reality are intimately connected. What happens to one thing eventually affects the other. It might take some time, but everything you do does affect you. So be a beautiful person, and reality will be beautiful to you. On how we can make ourselves beautiful people in a non-cosmetic way, check out my other videos and subscribe.